my name is Samantha and welcome to today's video. Today is going to be a recap of the opening weekend for the King Street experience during the Leesburg Flower and Garden Show. Let's get into it. So the Leesburg Flower and Garden Show was on Saturday and Sunday, the 26th and the 27th, I believe. In the King Street experience, this was the opening weekend. There was a pop-up this weekend with 15 vendors. The majority of the vendors were on the first floor. There was a vendor upstairs and there was a vendor on the porch. It worked out really well. We had customers going throughout the entire store, upstairs, downstairs, getting frozen ice, Italian ice from the gentlemen that were on the porch. That Italian ice was so good. So definitely come back when the King Street experience is open again and has the Italian ice. Frosty Joe's, I believe was their name. Very, very good Italian ice. Saturday morning was a bit of a rocky start because of the weather. It was raining all morning on Saturday, so it didn't stop raining until about noon. So the streets were pretty empty for a while. And there was a food truck right in front of the store. So we were struggling with how to get people in the store and know that we were open. And I could tell by going out in the street and walking the festival that there was a lot of other brick and mortar businesses that were not getting much foot traffic because the majority of people were in the streets, not in the brick and mortars. So, we tried to, workshop different ideas of how to get people to come in the store. On Sunday, we had a lot more foot traffic. One of the vendors created this beautiful balloon arch so that people were able to see it from the side of the food truck, and that drew a lot of people in. And then we also utilized the upstairs windows and put open signs in them because you could see the upstairs windows on top of the food truck. So it was a really fun weekend. I got this bag. The Flower and Garden Show was giving out these bags. 35th annual Leesburg Flower and Garden Festival. That's insane. Like, that's longer than my life because I'm in my 20s still. So it's crazy that this festival has been going on for that long, since the 1900s. The most exciting thing about this weekend, and as you can tell from this video how it says haul, I promise I did not spend any money. But I came home with some fabric. So the woman, my mom is the owner of the King Street experience, and I am so beyond proud of her, of everything that she's accomplished, and that this weekend was such a success. I cannot say any more. Like, I love her so much. I'm so proud of her. She is such an inspiration. And there were so many people from all aspects of her life that came in to support her, and I absolutely loved it. One of the people that came in the store was the woman that she does her banking with, like at the bank that she has her business account, the woman that she works with. She came in, checked out the shop. She actually ended up buying one of the table runners that I made ages ago. And she's like, this is perfect. It's exactly what I've been looking for. And she actually stopped by 3 times on Saturday. And at one of the times she was like, I have some fabric that I want to give you. And I was like, are you sure? She's like, yeah, absolutely. She comes back on Sunday and gives me this bag of fabric. This thing is full and heavy. I was like, oh my God. And I'm like, are you sure? And she's like, yeah, absolutely. You do so much with your fabrics. I want this to go to a good home. It's just been sitting in my house for a couple of years and I want it to get put to use. And I was like, oh my God, thank you so much. So let's do a haul and see what's in this bag. I've not even seen what's in this bag. I left it a surprise in the bag so that we could discover together. So let me be noisy and turn it right side out. I just lost some on the floor. Hold on. Okay. So this first piece here, and she told me that all of this is pre-washed. This first piece here seems pretty large, like maybe a yard or two, a yard and a half, I would say. Cotton flannel. Look how cute that is. That will definitely sell. I have lots of towels in the queue that I need to make. Okay, let's see what the other fabrics are here. This one is a quilting cotton. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. This would make a really good wine bag. This is a large piece as well. Look at that. That will make such a good wine bag. I mean, I'm gonna make tissue pouches and jar openers as well. Okay, here is another piece of quilting cotton. Look at this shape that's cut out of it. Oh my gosh. Another piece of quilting cotton. They did a really good job with this one. These horses look really realistic. Okay, looks like we've got some solids. I think all of this stuff is quilting. Oh no, this one's flannel. I don't know what I'll do with this guy because I don't even think it's enough to make a towel set. But you know what I do want to make? I think I've talked about this before. You know, like the Swiffer dusters? I want to make flannel Swiffer dusters, and I've seen that before. Let me just dig through this real quick. I think all of these other ones are quilting cotton. Okay, so we've got some solids. Love having solids in the stash. Solid. This is a big piece of solid. Love that. Black. Can never have too much black fabric. Okay, I think those were all the solids. This is a smaller piece. Looks like a fat quarter. Okay, here is another fat quarter, I believe. It's not a fat quarter. What is this called when you get a quarter of a yard? There's a word for it. I can't think of it. Here's another solid. This one has a funny shape cut out of it. That's okay. Like I said, the solids are really oh, I said this in my last haul video, but the solids are really helpful to have in the stash for items like the wine bags and tissue pouches where they have an interior and an exterior. It's good to have some more what is the word, like options that go together with other stuff, like blending options. Okay. Oh, here's another piece of flannel. Well, that's cute. Again, this one's pretty small. I don't know what I'll do with this guy, but flannel. Oh, here's another solid. What is this one? Okay, it's like mermaids, octopus, fish, whales, narwhals, and like toucans, I think is the right bird name. I don't know, is this like off of a show or something? Like, it seems like kind of like a random mix of animals. I'm not sure the association between all of those animals, but I'm sure it will do well as a jar opener. Here's another funny cut one. I wonder what she was cutting. I know she told me she was making face masks, but like back during COVID, and that's what this fabric is from. But I don't feel like that's the shape of a face mask. I've not seen one like this before, like a girly hunting pattern, you know? Some elephants. St. Patrick's Day always sells. So here's the St. Patty's Day one. Watermelon is very popular as well. I have a bunch of different watermelon ones. And all of the fabrics we've seen so far, I do not have those in my stash, which is insane. Like, this is so many different fabrics. That one's cool. I would count this as like a blending one, right? Like an interior one. Interesting. Okay, so you know the gray cat one that's like my most popular pattern? I've never seen this one before, but it's like the gray cats on pink and it says sleep is perfect. I bet this will do really well. Here's another like hunting type one. Wow, this one's big. little less than a yard. Okay, we've got this guy, some feathers. This one is a sewing pattern. Says something on it. So happy. Oh my God, that's hilarious. You see it? I think it's upside down. So happy. This one's a repeat. Oh, there's a bunch of little ones. Okay. So there's some like cut squares here. They are 10 by 8-ish. Some of the Italy ones, and then this is one that we haven't seen before, like grilling. Okay, this is a repeat of one that I have. Again, these are like 2 little cut pieces. Oh, it's 1 piece. Okay. Is that one that I have? I think it's similar to the one that I have like this, but I don't think it's the same thing. Here is another watermelon one. Okay, this one could have been counted with the solids. Again, another big piece. So cool. Another horse one. This one is like America. My pronouns are USA. Caca. Have you guys heard that audio? I'll try to insert it if I can.
My pronouns are USA.
This one's like coffee cups. Oh, it's like a funny piece. It's cut like that. And then we've got another coffee one. I feel like I've had this one in the past, I think. The coffee one I have right now is coffee beans. So I love having like collections, like 3 or 4 of the same category. So like these 2 with the coffee bean one I already have will be like 3 coffee type ones that can all be together, and I really love that. Okay, so these guys here I will need to make into things that I just do like giveaways for or something, because they are trademarked. So I will not be selling these, but that doesn't mean I can't make something. So either I'll make something for family and friends as a gift, or I'll do a giveaway, or I'll put it in the freebie bin. If you don't know, every time I do a show, I have a little freebie bin. And if you follow me on Instagram and subscribe on YouTube, you can help yourself to the bin, to something out of the bin. And it doesn't have to be in the moment. You could come see me every single show if you wanted to, but 1 per customer per event. This is like a capital strip. I actually have like 2 of this one. Yeah, I have it twice on my wall over here. A Jack Skellington one. This looks like it was like cut out to be an apron. I think this one is Beauty and the Beast. Wow, this is really pretty. It's meant to be like stained glass. That is so pretty. Oh my goodness. I love that. And then this one is Phillies. I think that's a baseball team. I think. Anyways, that is all of the fabric. Let me know what your favorite fabric was out of the whole pile. I think my favorite one was the Beauty and the Beast one. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a wonderful day.